politik, bila berkempen, all they talk about is mengundi. Manifesto. Selamat kembali menonton The Unity Show bersama saya Aini Sohaidi. Malam ni, we thought we would do something different for the show. PRN Johor dah lepas, ada benda paling signifikan dan benda baru yang jadi, which is undi 18. So we thought we would invite first time voters on the show untuk mereka share their experience and what they actually think of our politics mungkin. So please welcome Hilman, Winsley dan juga Syamendrra.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for coming on. Ya Allah, rasa macam tua sangat bercakap dengan budak-budak ni. Okay, sebab sekarang kita ada 3 orang kan. So I kena bahagi I punya mata I pun tak tahu nak mana-mana. So bear with me, okay? Okay, korang. Macam mana first time vote hari tu? Siapa nak start dulu?
Hilman, you want to go first?
Yang tu dulu.
Okay lah, I go first. So it's my first time. Hi semua everyone. Thank you so much for having us on Unity Show. So apa pengalaman? Memang best. It was like something that you felt that you have contributed to the country, the society. Lepas tu you go through that process, tengok semua orang beratur untuk vote, and then masa yang paling excited was to go to the polling booth and then untuk vote and then letak kat situ. But actually that was just one part of my experience. The biggest part of my experience, saya pun terlibat sebagai seorang polling agent and counting agent. So I memang one packet semua pergilah. So habis-habis.
Oh, dia harung lah.
Semua habis, and then it was a really good experience, and saya kat sini memang betul-betul nak suggest to everyone, if you have the chance, go for it.
What about you, Hilman?
Okay, so hello, thank you so much. Okay, so pengalaman saya sebagai voter pertama kali memangnya an outstanding experience lah. Sebab selalunya sebelum ni belajar dalam buku sejarah saja kan, kita kena mengundi dan menjalankan tanggungjawab sebagai rakyat Malaysia. Tetapi bila kita dapat betul-betul menjalankan tanggungjawab itu sendiri dengan kita pergi mengundi, kita pergi pangkah calon yang kita rasa berkaliber dan mampu, ia adalah salah satu perasaan yang bagi saya sangat banggalah saya dapat menjalankan tanggungjawab saya sebagai seorang rakyat Malaysia. Ya.
Wow. I just want to say, jawapan Hilman macam politician sangat. Okay, Syamendrra, nak dengar apa jawab, like how did you feel?
Alright, hello everyone. Thanks for inviting me. Well, for me, first time I nervous sikit because I really don't know what I was doing. My voting was at the college. I tengok banyak kereta, but the process itself memang cepat. So it's not really a big deal. There were a lot of officials guiding us through. So it's actually very simple. I ingat dia complicated tapi much more simple than I thought. So I feel that for first time voters for all the youths out there, kalau diorang ada chance, please go vote lah. It's not a big deal. It's very easy stuff. It's for your own country, right? So that's my experience as a first time voter. It was actually quite fun.
Tapi Syamendrra, when you say macam you were nervous kan, and you kata macam it was simpler than what you thought it would be, like in your head, like how betapa complicated mana, like what were you thinking?
I ingat dia ada dokumen apa-apa, dia ada prosedur banyak-banyak. So I thought like I have to go here, go to this station, that station. Tapi everything ended dalam satu station je.
Is it? Can we say it's as easy as getting our vaccine?
I would say it's actually much easier than getting our vaccine.
Yeah, wow.
Because dari segi dapat vaksin tu, we have to go to, dia ada banyak station kan, kena tunggu lama-lama. Tapi nak vote tu dia lagi senang. You just wait in line. You masuk je, dia check nama and dip your finger and then you just mark the ballot and that's it.
Oh wow, dia ada Hilman tunjuk. Angkat sikit tangan korang.
Habis dah. Ia dah sama dah.
Mereka semua dah kahwin ya, off the market. Okay, Winsley, okay, bila you nak choose your okay, obviously macam kita tak boleh tahu kan like who we voted for kan, but bila you choose your candidate, like how confident were you with your calon yang you nak vote tu?
Okay, untuk tempat sebenarnya saya datang daripada Dun Mengkibul. Kat sini kita ada 3 orang calon, and one of it of course dia kan incumbent kan. So from there saya akan buat penilaian lah atas setiap calon, apa track record dia dan juga apa plan yang mereka nak bawa kepada komuniti setempat.
Wow.
So for the candidate untuk choice I kan, I memang dah tahu sejak awal I akan pilih dia disebabkan bukan dia yang berkarisma ataupun bukan saja itu, it's really dia ada buat kerja. Dia memang orang yang ada track record. Dia pun sebenarnya I pun ada internship dengan dia jugalah buat masa saya summer break. So I know how he work. His heart was really with the people. So kat situ memang tepat untuk I tengok, okay, ini calon dia akan menang dan dia menang dia sebenarnya dia menang dengan besar jugalah, majority yang hampir 10,000 if I'm not mistaken. Meaning that dia punya track record memang orang percaya bahawa dia boleh membawa sesuatu kepada masyarakat tempatan. So for me, I was very confident enough that this candidate that I vote for, dia akan dapat lah.
Okay, Winsley, it seemed like you macam jenis you memang like you do your research kan. So how far long was the research, the period yang macam okay, like you know?
How far long the period? Because all this while saya memang ada ikut dia punya, let's say Facebook sekarang masa social media kan, it's very easy untuk ahli politik atau sesiapa untuk uploadkan dia sort of result lah on the Facebook. So sejak awal I pun dah ikut track record, and it is a habit I think all of us should take up on. Jangan sampai nak election time only we go and find out mana track record dia, dia buat apa. It's sejak lama kita pun sudah kena track, is this person working or not, functionable or not. So memang I ada track lah kat situ. Then I compare dengan calon yang lain. Mungkin mereka calon baru, it's fine, we can give them a chance. But then what I then want to see is that what do you plan to bring to the people? Secara malangnya, I don't really see the other 2 candidate ada bawa that kind of plan. That's why a lot of this factor adding on, it makes a very easy task for me to, okay, I'm choosing this person because I know dia akan buat kerja.
Amazing. What about you, Hilman? You pun ada you punya checklist ke dengan you punya calon?
So I think pengalaman saya dengan Winsley agak berbeza sebab saya di Dun Mahkota dan obviously dia berbeza lah kan. Tetapi this time around the candidates are new faces. In terms of saya ada confident ke dengan calon-calon ni? Honestly, I ought to be frank, honestly 50-50. Okay, because why?
Fair, yeah.
I baru habis sekolah kot, right? Like baru habis SPM, like I'm 19. So it was a very short time for me. Like if I want to cari track record diorang or anything, I don't have the time to do that. You know, tiba-tiba dah boleh vote, so we don't have time for that. I mean, not to say that that's an excuse, tapi plus they are new candidates, we cannot see apa diorang punya manifesto sebenarnya sebab campaign di kawasan saya pun agak kurang, you know, like tak banyak sangat pun, and saya pun tak sempat nak keluar and pergi diorang punya campaign and all. So tapi I believe that dengan saya punya harapan pada bila kita bagi diorang mandat rakyat, saya berharap diorang akan dapat menjalankan tugas sebagai seorang leader dengan betul lah. Yeah.
That's interesting because Winsley, dia punya experience dia punya calon dia dah ada, dia dah track record. Whereas dengan Hilman, dia tak ada, dia new faces. Dia maknanya dia tak boleh nak buat dia punya homework, tak boleh nak buat checklist, tak boleh. Maknanya dia kena dengan harapan macam okay, Mamat ni kau kena jalan ketukan kau kalau kau menang macam tu. Okay, which leads to my next question. Syamendrra, do you think it's better, like which would you prefer, macam a calon yang dah ada track record or yang a new face?
Okay, for me I'm open-minded. Kalau nak ada new face pun boleh because kita nak bagi chance kan. But the thing is, we need to have a manifesto to work with. Kena ada manifesto. Kita kena tahu jika I pilih anda, apa yang I akan dapat. Bukan secara selfish lah, but as for a community lah. Because kalau tak ada manifesto, we don't know what we are voting for.
Betul.
So kalau dia ada track record, but we feel that the new face punya manifesto lebih promising untuk community, then I'll go with the new face.
Right. So
I'll try it out.
you tak ada preference lah, you macam tak kisah lah. Macam again, your stand is manifesto what at the end of the day what they will bring to the community.
Yeah.
Okay, Hilman, I nak tanya Hilman is, okay, kita punya calon ahli politik kita lagi 10 tahun mungkin.
grill him with questions.
Okay, Hilman, you know for okay, tadi kata because kawasan you new faces kan, but new faces ke calon yang ada track record ke, at the end of the day when it comes to election, confirm akan ada benda buruk, benda baik, everything, a mix of both for candidates, right? So how okay, put aside yang you punya calon is a calon new face, would you, okay, let's say calon tu ada propaganda, ada cerita yang you know yang tak berapa molek. Dua-dua tu macam semua calon-calon kat kawasan itu semua tak ada cerita molek. How would you choose then?
Wow, okay. That's a very tough question, ya. And macam yang saya mengalami lah, sebab saya pun sebenarnya memang tak tahu nak pilih siapa bila kita berhadapan dengan new faces, tambahan pula dengan propaganda-propaganda yang orang katakan. Tetapi honestly, kalau kita fikirkan balik, it is better for us to pilih mana yang kita like. Honestly, memanglah akan ada percakapan yang buruk kan daripada orang lain. Tetapi we just go with our instinct lah. Sebab I believe that walau apa pun buruk apa pun orang kata, jika kita beri peluang kepada mereka, kita dah tunjuk yang I vote for you, then you must jalankan tanggungjawab you sebagai seorang leader. Kalau tak, memang ya what for lah, memang kita pun jadi sebagai rakyat kan kita akan menjadi marah lah kan. Diorang they for sure dia tak nak kita marah terhadap diorang bila kita dah vote. So daripada situ I would say as a voter kita kena percaya dan kita kena berharap lah diorang akan dapat menjalankan tugas sebagai seorang leader. Dan diorang juga harus mainkan peranan bila diorang dah ada dah dapat berita-berita buruk tu, diorang kena cari jalan untuk bersihkan nama diorang dengan contribute more to the society. Yeah.
Winsley, okay, for a guy who does a research, I like to use Winsley sebab dia macam dia punya kawasan dah ada track record kan. What if lah kan? Okay, macam kata tadi, you punya calon macam dah ada track record, you dah pernah intern dengan dia. What if tiba-tiba dah nak dekat hari mengundi tu, banyak pula benda cerita buruk yang keluar pasal dia. Would you still vote for your candidate?
Okay, firstly I can assess dulu because berita buruk tu whether cerita benar ke cerita tidak benar. Ataupun is it a spin-off question, spin-off punya isu. Tapi kalau memang betul-betul benar, I akan tengok sekali lagi, okay, to what extent of mistakes yang dia pernah buat yang boleh menyebabkan berita-berita buruk ni. Kalau mistake tu memang mungkin kecil, memang boleh dimaafkan, okay, it's okay. But kalau betul-betul dia bercanggah mungkin kalau dengan pendirian saya ataupun value-value yang saya mendukung, then I will say, okay, maybe you had make your mistake and you didn't rectify it sebab berita buruk ni mungkin datang daripada lama. So kalau you tak address it macam Hilman tadi kata, you tak address it and you let it grow, now only you start to like want to cover it or like explain it. I think it's a bit too late lah. So it's untuk pilih all these kind of candidates, right? To be honest, I really hope everyone had this kind of like skills untuk pilih sebab kebanyakan kalau saya bincang dengan kawan-kawan semua tu, mereka tak tahu pun calon siapa yang kat kawasan tu. So if you don't know who your calon is, you tak buat sedikit homework lah. It's not asking you to go and write like journalist research, all of those. But you go and do some homework because in the end you're gonna bagi dia kerja tau. Macam you bagi contract bagi dia. If you don't know who this person is, how can you trust the person? So yeah, I need that. Your question, tengok to the extent of what kind of berita buruk dia dapat lah.
Amazing. Syamendrra, Okay, so in your case, if you dapat situation where your friends macam tak nak buat homework, tak nak buat apa, tapi nak vote, tapi nak pergi vote ni, tapi tak tahu siapa nak vote. What would you say to them?
Kalau tak buat homework, nak vote tu, I think it will be difficult for them lah. Sebab diorang tak tahu nak pilih siapa. And also, I believe kalau demokrasi kena function kan, dia punya community dia mesti buat homework lah. Diorang mesti kena ada education, kena ada awareness tentang apa yang berlaku. Kalau tak ada, it's gonna be a mess. So kalau in my case, kalau kawan-kawan aku, they don't know who to vote, they don't know what they are voting for, I would encourage them to do their homework lah dulu. Sebab sekadar baca pun boleh, it's okay. Just read the manifesto kalau ada manifesto lah. Kalau tak ada, review the track record. It's just a one day thing. Okay, buatlah homework please. Jangan pilih orang yang salah and then regret and then complain dekat FB dengan Instagram. Better not lah. Yeah.
Oh my god, okay guys, I am honestly, diorang ni muda tau, diorang 19 tahun, 19 semua orang ni semua baru habis SPM tau. Honestly, I was expecting different answer dari diorang tau. I legit tak expect macam diorang semua buat homework tau sebelum pergi mengundi. They literally came on the show like prepare, yeah, I buat homework, yeah, it's all about manifesto, yeah. Dia macam, I punya new face, Aisyah, wait, who are these people? But okay guys, kita go on a short break kejap. Kepada mereka yang sedang menonton, please share your experience masa first time vote dulu masa kat PRN ke, atau korang pernah vote dulu ke? What made you choose your candidate? Do you think your vote matters ke, apa ke? Starbucks vouchers kepada semua yang menonton malam ni. The Unity Show is brought to you by Starbucks Malaysia. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back ke segmen kedua. Kita masih bersama 3 anak muda yang baru experience first time voting masa PRN Johor hari tu. Kita ada seorang yang memang buat homework, dah siap dia intern dengan dia punya calon dia. Kita ada bakal ahli politik lagi 10 tahun. Kita ada Syamendrra yang memang manifesto, it's all about manifesto for our community. Kepada mereka yang menonton, keep commenting apa experience korang masa first time vote dulu to win yourself Starbucks voucher from us. Okay, Syamendrra, maybe we can start with you for second segment. Okay, when we talk about anak muda, you know you're young, you memang anak muda lah. Boleh katakan mungkin masih ramai yang belum keluar mengundi. Do you think because like this happens sebab they feel like, alamak, aku vote ke tak vote ke, I don't think anything will change, you know? I don't think my vote matters. What do you think?
Okay, daripada experience saya lah, sebab I ada tanya kawan saya, diorang pergi vote ke tak. It's more towards diorang tak tahu nak vote siapa. Diorang tak tahu diorang vote apa. Sebab diorang lack the awareness. Diorang don't have any political knowledge. Same as me. Because masa I start pun, I pun politically illiterate. I tak tahu politics, what is this, what is that. I took the time to learn. So kawan I pun sama lah. Tapi the problem is diorang tak ambil inisiatif untuk belajar. So kalau macam tu, diorang tak tahu nak vote apa. So diorang macam teragak-agak lah nak pergi vote. So when it comes like that, macam I cakap tadi, kalau demokrasi kena function, dia punya community mesti ada education untuk politics lah. So kalau diorang tak ambil inisiatif belajar, diorang memang tak boleh support demokrasi untuk negara kita.
Okay,
So
I'm curious. I'm very curious now. Korang memang, like Syamendrra doesn't read politics, but here you guys are talking about mengundi, like you guys are seriously know what you guys are doing, like holy shit. Like how is this happening? Like how? I'm not undermining korang punya ni tau. I'm just so shocked because bila bercakap pasal orang, anak-anak muda ni, so I basically macam sekarang ni anak muda sebenarnya tahulah apa yang diorang like they know, they're not dumb. Like kalau orang menipu, kalau ahli politik menipu, they know. Like you guys are actually smart enough, like you guys do homeworks, macam okay, kalau yang tak pernah new faces in your kawasan, you guys know what to do. I'm sorry, I just have to take a moment to just this is
I knew it's in total shock.
yeah, this is okay. Tadi masa break tadi, Winsley actually mentioned something about banyak apa tu undi yang tak boleh pakai. Macam-macam cara orang celup tangan orang itu, orang ini, orang pangkah, orang kosong, orang lukis love Batman bagai semua. Winsley, tolonglah cerita apa benda paling teruk sekali yang jadi kat undi yang you macam what? Like what?
Okay, boleh. So seperti yang tadi saya ceritakan, I was also a polling agent. So kat situ I memang akan tengoklah the keadaan, voting, everything. So saya pun tak nak memalukan sesiapa, but it's just an experience for everyone untuk nanti tahu macam mana kalau you tak pernah, ataupun kita ada penonton muda lagi yang tak belum vote. So now I give you a picture how is it like. So ada yang dia masuk, biasanya kan kita ada tu kotak SPR, it is sort of like a booth untuk for you to have your own privacy to choose who's candidate kan. So ada memang banyak case during that polling station I was in, dia tak masuk kotak, dia undi kat luar kotak. Maksudnya like there is a kotak there though, but why don't you go inside? They vote outside of the kotak. That's number one. Number two, sekarang kan kita dah pakai the indelible ink to ensure that you are voted. So that ink untuk sesiapa yang menonton ataupun tak pernah vote, bukan untuk for you to thumbprint kat kertas, sebab ada yang tanya dah kering, I tak boleh thumbprint.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Then we all were like but there's a pen though. Ada pen kat situ lah kat kotak. So memanglah banyak cerita, but kebanyakan saya pun rasa sebab mungkin kekurangan kita ada pendedahan tentang macam mana proses undi. To be honest lah, all throughout the campaign kan, kita asyik tengok politician campaign, tapi kita kurang tengok pihak berkuasa yang bertutan. Let's say lah for this case SPR kan, dia keluarkan macam iklan ataupun okay, ini dia proses macam mana you masuk, you ada kerani 1, 2, 3, apa proses yang you perlu buat. So ada yang pun datang lupa bawa IC. I'm like, tak undi tak bawa IC. So yeah, so these are the thing, maybe korang next time yang sedang menonton kan boleh take note, okay, these are the thing. But the thing is, it's very simple, it's a very chill, like apa Syamendrra tadi katakan, dia memang prosesnya cepat. Ini apa yang saya dapat daripada on the ground kan. Some people say saya naik tangga lagi lama daripada I go and vote, because the voting process was very fast, but the walking distance, let's see, because in school, some schools are big, so lagi lama lah. So yeah,
I have to agree with you, Winsley. Actually, now that you cakap, you actually mentioned something very important. Ahli politik bila berkempen, all they talk about is mengundi. Manifesto. Tapi dia orang lupa nak cakap macam mana korang boleh pergi mengundi.
Betul.
Sebab kadang-kadang benda paling basic itulah kita tak tahu.
Dan ini kalau saya boleh kongsikan, it is important juga untuk ahli politik untuk buat macam ni, untuk ajar mereka to vote correctly. Kalau tidak kan, walaupun you ada penyokong yang undi untuk you, because I also as a counting agent, so we have to tengok mana undi yang ragu ataupun dia dianggap sebagai undi rosak. So kalaunya let's say penyokong A kan, dia memang sokong parti A punya, so memang dia dah pangkal parti A, tapi mungkin dia punya that ink dia pun tak tahu, dia pergi ink tempat lain, ataupun dia pen tu tak tahulah macam mana dia go and lukis sini sana kan, dia boleh dianggap sebagai undi rosak tau.
Undi rosak.
So in the end it's like, you just wasted the effort lah kat situ.
Oh my god, amazing. Actually, that's what we need for the next election. Kita patut actually emphasize more on macam mana cara nak mengundi sebenarnya. Bukan memanglah kena mengundi tu memang penting. Memanglah tak mengundi juga pun is also our right, but I think someone mentioned about democracy tadi, Syamendrra, is it? It's all about
Yes.
how democracy works is you have to vote. Okay, Hilman. Okay, now that you can vote, how do you think undi 18 ni kan, now that people 18 tahun dah boleh mengundi, how can it macam mana dia punya impact in crafting our nation building?
Okay, so I think undi 18 is a great starting point. Okay, satu titik permulaan yang sangat bagus. Tetapi apabila kita sudah bersedia untuk turunkan umur mengundi, kita juga harus berpijak pada bumi yang nyata bahawa kita perlu introduce political education kepada anak-anak muda. Okay, bila kita dah turunkan umur mengundi, tapi diorang sendiri tak tahu, diorang baru habis SPM tapi diorang clueless. Aku tak tahu nak undi siapa, so kat situ kita waste tau. Jadi kita perlu ada satu implementasi pembelajaran ataupun political education, bukan yang teruk-teruk pun, yang basic political education supaya diorang boleh faham at a very early age. Bila dah lepas SPM, diorang tahu macam mana nak mengundi dan tahu hak diorang. Yeah.
Muda, please get Hilman on your team, man. Muda, PJ for Syed Saddiq. PJ for Syed Saddiq. But that is so true, political education. I never thought that, because when we talk about, when you mention political education, I like about that, I'm macam, oh my god, that sounds so difficult. Like honestly, macam I dah lah macam subjek sekarang pun macam susah nak mampus, like itu dapat straight A's for SPM pun macam susah. And then now here you are macam macam, oh, I think we should learn political education. But then again, we have to simplify it, because political education doesn't mean macam you kena belajar pasal politik satu dunia. Sometimes it's as basic as how to vote.
Betul.
Like how the different macam the changes in our politics and how it affects our economy. Kalau kalau macam kita punya politik tak stable, kalau bertukar-tukar government, that okay, muda again, paging for muda. Winsley, what do you think?
I totally agree with what Hilman mentioned, sebab memang bagi sedikit background lah, 3 orang kami ni pun berpeluang untuk menyertai 2 NGO yang bergabung in this program panggil Undi Johor. So dia antara kolaborasi antara Undi 18 dengan Arus Anak Muda, dengan satu lagi Y Politik. So what we did on the ground, kita memang turun kat JB masa tu, Johor Bahru, dan kita pun buat like an advocacy campaign. We encourage people to vote, dan memang macam seperti Hilman tadi mention, banyak tak tahu. Dan apa kat situ kan, 3 orang, 3 of us, right, we did sit down and then start to discuss. Why is it people, they don't know how to vote? And especially now, voting age dah turun kepada 18 kan. It is technically 1 year after they lepas SPM. So, sepanjang masa kat sekolah rendah dan sekolah menengah kan, kita tidak dibenarkan atau tidak digalakkan untuk mengetahui pasal-pasal politik ataupun bincang politik di sekolah. Sebab you will definitely be shut down and say, hey, don't talk about politics in school. So then suddenly, right, after SPM, then tiba-tiba you give them everything. You go and vote. Then okay, then what do I do now? Dia information overload. So kita pun memang discuss and say, okay, the root of the problem can also be that education in school itself, we don't teach something like as simple macam Aini tadi bincang. Tak perlulah tahu dunia politik, because I myself, I'm studying international relation. I pun dah pening kepala dengan semua yang berlaku di luar negara sekarang. But it's as simple as vote, choose a candidate. Contohnya Aini, I nak tanya Aini pula. Aini pernah belajar sekolah menengah kan? Aini pernah ada peluang tak untuk pilih ketua pengawas awak?
Memang tak lah.
Kan, memang tak ada kan. So it's like, we can do as simple as like, okay, you pilih, let the student have a chance to have a small pilihan raya kat sekolah untuk
vote for their
memilih.
leader.
Yes. So that leader itself, they can have candidates. Okay, I nak membawa suara pelajar sekolah, then you pun keluarlah manifesto sendiri. Buatlah sikit campaign, then you know what the teacher can do, teacher boleh buat macam role SPR tau. Dia pun boleh menilai, okay, ini ada favoritism ke tak? Ini ada menggunakan cara yang tidak baik tak untuk menarik undi. So, these kind of things can be taught in school. So, I just kind of said, because I went through the experience, I was a head prefect. Tapi I was the selected head prefect. So, I know how does it feel to be the one yang orang akan cakap, ni cikgu yang pilih. So in order to overcome that, why not we introduce this so that when they are ready after SPM, siap 18 dia dah tahu dah what is manifesto, what is the election process, apa yang mereka perlu buat homework untuk do research, all of those.
Muda, please hire Winsley as your strategist, political strategist. Hello, paging for Sadiq, please. You know, you have your calon here, Hilman, and you have your political strategist right here, please. Okay, Syamendrra, what I want to know, how about you? How it affects, how Undi 18 boleh affect, in terms of crafting our nation building?
All right. Well, as Winsley said, I and Hilman, we went to JB, we did a little bit of groundwork, we did a little bit of survey, and we talked to a few people. Macam Winsley cakap lah, banyak orang, diorang tak tahu where they're voting, some of them tak tahu calon siapa. So, macam I cakap tadi, kalau nak function, kena buat homework kan. So, kalau tak ada homework, how are they going to vote? And I'm actually quite happy that we actually function as a team with Undi 18 Arus Anak Muda and Y Politik. Kita dapatlah raise a little bit of awareness, bukan saja di kalangan orang muda, but also we meet a few elderly people, and we talked to them, we had a good conversation with them, and a lot of the older people, dorang support the younger organizations, dorang support anak muda buat ni buat tu. They think we have to lead. The youth have to take initiative untuk push forward.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate the older people. They are believing in us. And when they believe in us, they're sharing their experience with us. I believe that we youths can do anything if we have their experience and their guidance. So as much as Undi 18, the power of the youth is important, kita kenalah ada experience itu which we lack, and we need guidance from the elderly. But we need them to be willing to guide us, to be willingly giving us a chance to push forward. And that is how we can form a better nation and help the youth to strive forward.
Okay, Muda, please hire Syamendrra as your ground, you need Syamendrra on the ground to help things move. It's, you know what, the thing is, it's so funny. Speaking to all three of you, I can see macam different personality, and like terus macam when we talk about politics, macam, oh my god, Hilman boleh jadi macam ni, Winsley macam ni, Syamendrra macam ni, and like, you guys are only 19. Amazing. Okay, yang ni soalan yang I nak kena tahu lah. With whatever, okay, because I think the similarity that you guys have tadi, you can I can safely say that macam when it comes to politics, our politics macam korang tak berapa nak tahu sangat, because tak boleh nak ambil tahu macam a lot of things going on. So, do you believe in our politics? Anyone please answer. Anyone? Do you not?
Hilman first nak.
Me, yeah. Okay, sure. Okay. Right. Do I believe in politics?
Yeah.
Okay, personally, I feel like, yes, I do believe in politics. Why? Politically, literally, it means a group of people making decisions. And if you look at that, maknanya, politik ini berlaku di mana-mana je. Contohnya di dalam keluarga, berlaku politik dalam keluarga. Di sekolah, berlaku politik dalam sekolah. And we cannot deny the fact that politik happens everywhere. Tetapi untuk orang yang mengatakan dia orang dah penat dengan ahli politik, dia orang dah penat dengan politik ni, adakah dia orang akan membiarkan benda tu prolong ataupun berpanjangan? Ya? Tapi bila kita encounter situasi yang kita tak suka, contohnya political environment yang tak best, kita sering like kita berungut, kita mencaci maki di social media, tetapi kita tak buat apa-apa inisiatif untuk mengubah situasi tersebut. Jadi it's pointless. Jadi it's pointless bila you just hanya bercakap pompang-pompang, you cakap you tak suka tapi tak ada apa-apa perubahan. Jadi bila kita gather as a youth, kita ada objektif kita iaitu untuk tukar political environment yang kita tak suka. Di situ kita nampak walaupun kita dah tak percaya sangat dalam politik ni, tetapi bila kita ada inisiatif, kita ada semangat baru untuk kita bersama-sama bergabung sebagai anak muda, insyaAllah kita dapat mengubah political environment yang kita tak suka ni. Macam tu.
Wow, kebaik jawapan dia, Hilman. Okay, Syamendrra.
Alright. For me, whether we choose to believe or not in politics, it does exist. Okay, macam saudara Hilman cakap, pada masa zaman persekolahan kita ada pengawas, kita ada ketua kelas. Diorang ada politics dia sendiri. When you go to working environment, kita ada executive, management. They all have their own politics.
Yeah.
But when it comes to believing, even if you don't vote, every decision you take will affect the politics in a way, because everything we do is influenced by politics in even a very small scale. Like for example, kita tengok petrol prices and everything. When we are going to buy groceries and stuff, the GST and stuff, it's all politics involved in it. It's just that we fail to see it. And if you choose not to believe it, you are just in denial. You're just denying your right, if you ask me. So you are given a choice to choose your future, to choose your leader, to choose the way your country will go. So rather than putting your own needs first, okay, I don't believe in this. Why not we think as a community? Why not like, I am going to help my country achieve this. I am going to do this for my country, because that is what every vote means. Every vote is a person giving their contribution to the country, giving their contribution to the future of the country. So whether or not we choose to believe in politics, let's just play our part. Let's just give it a chance and see how it plays out.
Thank you for that, Syamendrra. Winsley, would you like to add anything to that?
Of course. Hilman and Shaman, they really gave good reasons on why we should believe in politics. Now, I'm just gonna invite our viewers untuk bayangkan this kind of scenario. If you are living in a place di mana anda tak ada air, tak ada electricity, rumahnya tak ada. Kalau rumahnya ada pun, because certain issue in a national level that menyebabkan anda berperang dengan negara yang lain, you are not living in a very safe environment, and that actually it has a lot of things got to do with politics. Macam Hilman and Syamendrra cakap, whether you like it or not, if you ask me, yes, I believe in politics, and I would encourage people also to believe in the politics, but it's just a question what kind of politics you believe in. You see, politics really affects everything from your life, like I mentioned, basic necessity, to issues like your security, human security, your food security, your economic security. So no one, I think, if you live in a society, kecuali you tinggal kat berpulau seorang lah, but if you live in a society, you cannot escape from the tentacles of politics. So when I mentioned just now what kind of politics you believe in, for me, I'm not going to explain what the vice versa, the opposite side of what I'm going to say, the politics that I don't believe in. But I believe in politics that are matured, that are constructive. Dia memang focus on politics of service, policy, and as value as well. So yang mereka self-interest, muddle with mudslinging, all of those, I'm not interested lah. So, but one plus point I need before I pass to you is that to all those people out there, believing in politics doesn't mean or you mesti, there's a misconception, you mesti jadi ahli politik. Kalau macam tu, kita punya parlimen 222 tak cukup lah. Kena besar lagi. It can be as simple as you believe in the voting process. You encourage you and the people around you to take note about what's going on. What's the current affair? Ya memang kita anak muda kan, memang akan, okay, we go with the trend and all of those. Tapi we can use tools like TikTok, like Instagram to keep in touch with what's going on dengan our national issues and all that. And sooner or later, you will find that no matter how big itu issue, dia pun akan kait dengan awak. So I would encourage, like for everyone, like me, I believe in politics, but believe in the kind of politics that you think it's helpful for the country. Yep.
Amazing. Thank you for that, Winsley. I guess I don't need to wrap it up because you guys have perfectly summarized our tonight's episode. But one thing that we can all agree on is for our next election, apa yang kita perlu ketengahkan, put more emphasis on is how to vote. It's not just keluar mengundi, tapi juga kena perlu emphasize, keep reminding them, mengajar mereka macam nak vote. Sebab macam Winsley kata tadi, banyak sangat dengan cerita yang macam-macam lah, macam tadi kan, macam celuk-celuk, heart, love, semua benda semua keluar. Alright, itu saja dari kami malam ni. Thank you so much for watching. Kepada mereka yang belum register to vote, please do so. Walaupun not voting is also your right. But Syamendrra cakap tadi, why are you pushing it away? That is literally pushing your rights away, pushing your democracy. I mean, I go for the experience lah, at the very least, because these three boys, they said that these three men, okay, not boys, men, they said, macam it was simple and like fun and macam wow, macam macam tutup buka mata dah, I voted. So
Can I just quickly add on one thing?
Yes.
You also don't want to miss to be part of the group that lepas undi, you ambil gambar satu jari hitam. Because everyone akan letak gambar. Then after that, you left out pula. Dah tahu dah.
Do it for the gram, they say. Kita jumpa lagi minggu hadapan. Same time, same platform. The Unity Show is brought to you by Starbucks Malaysia. Thank you guys for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.